Eastern Washington state, vast, rugged, and untouched. A land where nature reigns supreme and the wilderness stretches as far as the eye can see. In its heart, Mel'S farm stood for generations, a testament to the resilience and endurance of those who came before. It was a place of quiet beauty, a sanctuary where time seemed to stand still, and the worries of the world melted away. Rolling hills met clear skies, but something wasn't right. Beneath the serene surface, an unsettling presence lingered. An unsettling energy hung in the air, a feeling that something was watching, waiting.
Locals spoke of my farm with hushed voices. They told tales, stories of strange lights, unexplained phenomena that defied logic, and a deep, dark secret hidden somewhere on my land. A secret that no one dared to uncover.
I first heard Mel's story years ago, a tale that seemed too fantastical to be true, yet too compelling to ignore. A bottomless pit, he called it, a chasm that defied the laws of nature. Located deep within his property, hidden away from prying eyes, shrouded in mystery, he claimed to have dumped countless truckloads of trash into it, an endless void that consumed everything. The hole swallowed it all, never filling, never complaining. A bottomless appetite that knew no bounds.
His story was met with skepticism, of course. People doubted, questioned, and dismissed it as mere folklore. Yet something about Mel's conviction intrigued me. His unwavering belief in the impossible. The way he described it, his voice filled with a mixture of fear and awe, drew me in. It was as if he had seen something beyond comprehension.
I knew I had to see this mysterious hole for myself, to uncover the truth behind the legend. So I packed my gear and set off for Mel's farm, ready to confront the unknown. Determined to uncover the secrets that lay hidden beneath the surface. Ready to confront the unknown. With each step, the sense of mystery grew stronger, pulling me deeper into the enigma that was Mel's farm.
Mel led me through fields of swaying wheat. The golden stalks brushed against our legs as we walked, creating a soft rustling sound that was almost hypnotic. His silence was heavier than the humid air, thick with unspoken words and hidden fears. I could sense the weight of his thoughts pressing down on both of us. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, we reached a clearing. The sudden openness was both a relief and a new source of anxiety. There, in the center, was the hole. It was perfectly round, almost too perfect. It seemed to defy the natural chaos of the world around it, like it had been carved out by something unnatural. The edges were smooth, as if polished by an unseen hand.
Mel described his attempts to measure its depth. His voice was tinged with frustration and a hint of fear. A fishing line, thousands of feet long, was lowered into the abyss. It never reached the bottom. No matter how much line he used, it just kept going. He even claimed to have lowered equipment down. Microphones, temperature sensors. Each device was carefully chosen to withstand the unknown depths. Each time, the line went slack after a certain point. It was as if the instruments were swallowed by the darkness, as if the instruments were simply gone, vanished without a trace, leaving only questions behind.
Standing at the edge, I felt a chill. It wasn't just the cold air, it was a deep, bone-chilling fear. A cold draft spiraled upwards. It felt like the breath of the earth itself, whispering secrets I couldn't understand. Carrying with it the faint scent of damp earth and something else, metallic almost. It was unsettling, unexplainable. The air was thick with mystery, and I couldn't shake the feeling that we were not alone.
The air around the hole felt heavy, charged. Animals avoided the area. Birds would veer sharply away, refusing to fly overhead. Even the insects seemed to sense something amiss. Their usual symphony of chirps and buzzes was replaced by an eerie silence.
Mel recounted stories of radio signals distorting near the hole, compasses spinning erratically, as if some unseen force was disrupting the very fabric of reality.
He spoke of strange lights appearing in the night sky, always vanishing before he could get a closer look.
The stories, they were endless. Whispers on the wind that made you question what you knew to be real.
The mystery of Mel's hole continued to deepen, leaving more questions than answers. Word of Mel's hole spread like wildfire. Soon, scientists arrived.
Geologists, physicists. They came armed with advanced equipment, determined to debunk the myth.
They lowered cameras and sensors, took soil samples, conducted all sorts of tests. But the results were inconclusive, baffling even.
Their instruments malfunctioned with alarming frequency. Data came back corrupted, nonsensical.
The hole defied explanation. It was as if the laws of physics themselves were breaking down at its edge. Mel, fueled by a thirst for answers, decided to descend into the unknown depths of the earth. He assembled a team of experienced cavers, each one skilled and ready for the challenges ahead.
They rigged up a system of ropes and harnesses, ensuring every piece of equipment was secure and reliable. And with a mix of trepidation and excitement, I was slowly lowered into the depths, my heart racing with anticipation.
The signal from his camera was faint, the images blurry and hard to decipher. But we could hear his voice, filled with wonder and amazement at what he was witnessing.
I described descending for what felt like hours, the darkness enveloping me completely, the air growing warmer, more humid, making it harder to breathe with each passing moment.
Then the impossible happened. He emerged into a massive cavern, the likes of which none of us had ever imagined. The walls, smooth and metallic, glowing with an eerie internal light that seemed almost otherworldly.
I spoke of vast structures towering and ancient, ruins of an ancient city unlike anything I'd ever seen before, stretching out in every direction.
His voice crackled with static, the image froze, then silence. The connection was lost, leaving us in suspense.